Right. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Right, I just need to first say this bit, right, and then get into the meat and two veg of this video. But technically, meat and two veg, there's no veg, and there's a wee bit of meat. So anyway, right, recently, right, at work, and I have heard it like in the past, but I've stored it away in my brain. Right, a guy, for legal reasons, we'll call him Federico Hernandez. Right, so, as I was going to say, right, that I just need to tell you the origins, right? So, traditionally, right, you go to, if you want to be proper, full-on traditional, you go to north of England, but specifically the northeast or northwest, like anywhere like Liverpool and Manchester area. And you go to a proper like traditional chippy, and you get like what is called a bam cake. And to put it simple, it's a roll and a pastry of some description, like a steak bake or a steak pie. But for today's proceedings, I am doing a Fraser's 2 macaroni bake, macaroni pastry in a crispy mature cheddar cheese sauce, lovingly wrapped in golden puff pastry. Aye, so you just put that in the microwave for about 1 minute 20 seconds, and then you put Flora natural ingredients original butter, but to jazz up and make it more than what it is, right, you try and get like a really decent pastry. You get really like basically try and get the best you can afford, right, to jazz it up to make it more than what it is, right, because the northwest England, that would just be like your standard roll and your standard pie, and it's no like it's convenience more than gastronomy, if you will. But the best butter you can afford, the best pie you like, and then instead of your normal everyday roll or bread, you get especially select 4 brioche burger buns. And when I first tried a brioche burger bun, I thought to myself, why have I never had that before in my life? But anything in the world, right? See, like the food that's voted the most disgusting, you could put that inside there and it still tastes nice. They are stunning, them. So, for instance, right, you butter, because you need a bit of moisture inside it. Now, basically, and in essence, right, yesterday I really thought this wasn't going to taste nice because I tried it yesterday and it was stunning. I didn't put any sauce on it though, but you can if you want, because traditionally you would put brown sauce or tomato sauce, or even vinegar. You could jazz it up any way you want it, but basically and in essence, you're putting either a steak pie or a steak bake in between 2 pieces of bread or a roll. That's basically what it is, and it's called a bam. No, what is it? A bam cake, but sometimes you call it a pie bam. But bam is just the Northwest's version of a roll. Aye, because sometimes if you're sitting in a chippy in England, someone says, can I please have a chip bam? Aye, or they call it butty, like a chip butty. But a chip butty is just a chip sandwich. So, pause you the now, and then I'm going to show you what that looks like. I'm going to try that as well later, but I'm going to try that in 2 minutes' time though. Pulled pork mac and cheese from Aldi. It's going to taste absolutely nice and it smells absolutely stunning, but I bet you it's going to taste so rich. Anyway, I'll get back to you and show you. Right, I'm definitely, from this moment to when I try it, 2 minutes, because I need to... Meh. It smells a little bit weird, actually. Doesn't look healthy. Well, in fact, obviously it doesn't look healthy, 'cause it's got like probably fatty pulled pork in it, fatty cream, fatty cheese, and very, very starchy, heavy mac and cheese. I reckon that roughly, well, it's 300 grams, so that's quite heavy, and oh right, aye, right. Amount per packed cooked: 28.5 grams of fat, 6.3 grams of sugar, 2.38 grams of salt. Oh, good God Almighty, man! Wow, 663 calories. Oh well, I'm going to work it off by the time I come back for proceedings today. Anyway, so here goes. And it just means that in the next 4 or 5 days I'll have to do more steps. Right, anyway, so get back to you in 2 minutes when that cools down, and then I'm going to put that in the microwave for 1 minute and 20 seconds, so I'll get back to you on that as well. Right, so get back to you when the two things have cooled down. Right, as soon as that one bleeps in 1 minute and 20 seconds, I'll be able to get into the meat and two veg of that. But I'm going to just put my tea bags in my cup and my flask and then get back to you. Right, so I've put the tea bags in the cup and the flask for 3 minutes to brew, and then the other product that I showed you, the bullet, I've put like a herbal tea inside there with cold water, shook it a bit, and I've put it in the freezer, and I'll put it in the I'm putting it in the freezer for maybe about half an hour. Aye, to get it really, really stone cold, but every so often I'm taking it out and shaking it so that the tea bag disperses its flavour. Right, so anyway, I've cooked that for 1 minute 20 seconds, and I'm putting it on top of there, and then putting that one on, and then putting lots of salt and pepper on it. It was beautiful yesterday. Right, so that's had at least nearly 3 minutes now to cool down. But first, I'll take a swig of that. Right, no matter what I think of that, right, it's just the fact that I've tried it for the first time and I'm reviewing it so that I can always look back and think, what did I think of it and when was it? Oh, it's on the day where Everton are playing Man U in the English Premiership. Right, so here goes. This has either got to taste absolutely stunning or absolutely disgusting. I mean, it looks absolutely disgusting, but hey ho. Well, sides are a little bit crispy. Maybe that's just the coating on top. Right, here goes. That crispy bit of the side I got wasn't very nice, but hey ho. Right. Don't know what that redness is. Wait, look. Basically, and in essence, right, it is very, very, very rich and stodgy and heavy and thick. Oh, that orange bit, if I can show you again. It's like a tomato. It is, or like a quite sticky, sweet and soft sauce. Oh, that's weird. So you've got like a sort of breadcrumb, like with green stuff in it on the top, Then you've got like the white, stodgy, thick sauce underneath that, and then the pasta, and then underneath all that, like a rich tomato cum barbecue sauce. That's not bad. It's a weird combination though, having very creamy and soft pasta and then a quite rich and meaty pulled pork at the bottom. I mean, if you're a proper traditionalist, you wouldn't like this. And if you're a proper traditionalist, you would just like the classic mac and cheese you can get at Aldi. That would... that would probably be just this, but without the pulled pork underneath it. But definitely, to sum this up, it is nowhere near as good as I thought it would be. It's too heavy, thick, stodgy and rich. Like, if I was to eat all that now, which I might not, because I might wrap it up and then have it later, but if I was to have it all right now, it would be far too stodgy, heavy and rich for my stomach. Anyway, I'm just putting pepper on my stuff. Aye, right. Aye, so earlier on, or last night, it was mainly last night, I just had to do a bit of research about to see if a bam cake or pie roll was proper legit. And it is, because I thought the guy at work was just being a bit weird. Nah, but it was funny though. One of the managers, who's well, they're both women, but the one that was talking to the Spanish lady, she had to explain the origins and the meaning of it. Aye, because it probably freaked her out. Aye, I mean she can speak a little bit of English, but no that well, but she's a lovely woman though. They're all nice in the British Heart Foundation. Aye, right, so... anyway, so it's good to get all the people from around the world. First time I've ever spent time with a foreign person. Right, anyway, so that's it. Basically, it's nothing well, no, in fact, the traditional one probably isn't anything to write home about, but that one is, because if you're trying to elevate it, right, to make it from there to like there, then you just try and improve the quality of every layer of the ingredients, like get a better roll, better butter, better sauce, better pie. Aye, so... right, here goes again, right, and I'll really like, not dismiss it and not say like, ugh. Right, so... it's just a bit weird though, because if you go down to the bottom and you get like a bit of the pasta, but just nice, traditional pasta, you just get like a back note of like sticky, like red sweetness that that your brain's no telling you is good. I mean, I can see why it's like a thing, because like it's pulled pork mac and cheese. It does look like that on the packet though, and it does look like that inside there, but it does look a bit of a mess when you've got to the bottom to get the pasta. Aye, I mean, meh. For the price, it's good. Right there. Right, I'm going to just get my cup of tea and blow my nose. I would say overall, that it's nice. I just think that like maybe you should have like the mac and cheese on its own with pulled pork maybe at the side, and then you could maybe add and or take away if you so wish to do so. Aye, it's just that like the sweetness, the pulled pork at the bottom's just a wee bit meh. It really is so. I know I keep coming back to it, but like, it just looks and feels. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe if I cooked it for, say, like 5 or 6 seconds less, it maybe wouldn't like cool down into a gloop, or a thick, stodgy, well, mess basically. But I am so glad I've tried it, and I would prefer to try and make it like from scratch. Aye, because you could try and make it a lot less like stodgy, and you could try and make it healthier. Aye, by using like less like fatty ingredients. I mean, when you really like weigh it up, it's no healthy. No healthy at all. But that could easily do like 2 portions because of the richness. I mean, it's definitely nowhere near the greatest mac and cheese I've ever had. Best mac and cheese I've ever had. Well, ever so far. I can't believe I'm saying it, but was Edinburgh Zoo. We were wanting something to eat after we walked all the way around, and it was a dish like that, but it had a really thick layer of crumb on the top, and it was pasta, thick like tubesy pasta, about that long, and oh, it was just absolutely incredible, absolutely insanely incredible. And some pastas that you can, mac and cheese that you can get like ready meals are not too bad. But the only thing is though, right, when you have mac and cheese and it cools down, it like coagulates, congeals, and it goes into a thick like gloop, and it makes it heavy and starchy. You need to eat pasta straight away. The more and more I try, actually, the crumminess like on the top doesn't really work for me. It's went like too soft and soggy and doesn't add anything. I'm going to pull it up to the... Aye, look, all that redness. I'm not going to eat in that much more. I'm just going to try and get a bit of the pulled pork with the sauce, maybe leave it for a couple of more minutes and then try it again, but I'm going to try that before I end the video. I know what that's going to taste like. That's going to taste better. That is no stodgy and heavy. It's just nice. No, it's just weird. A red, sweet and sticky sauce mixed in with the pasta doesn't work. It doesn't work. I can see why it does, but to me it doesn't. I think it would quite work, mac and cheese with salmon, because it's creamy, and you normally have creamy sauces with fish, or the thing that I would like to try, because Jamie Oliver's done it, is lobster mac and cheese. But look, aye, well, I think it was about £2 70 something or whatever, but it was £2 something anyway. But if you factor in the price, it's well worth it. Aye. For everything that you get, because if you were to try and make it fresh from scratch, it would probably be about a tenner. Because you would have to get like the pasta, the cheese, the sauce, the pulled pork, seasonings, barbecue sauce. So when you factor in the price, it's well worth it. Really well worth it. But it would taste so much better if you'd done it properly from scratch. Because you could make a big batch, yeah, and it would be good. And plus you could put the pulled pork at the side. Aye. Aye, so it would be good. But that's better than the mac and cheese. Good God. That's got a big hit. Ooh. Well, I just need that for the energy of the day. Aye. I mean, just now and again I have it. Nah. Aye, so, yes it works, and it's good for the price, but it's just too too thick, stodgy and heavy, and the barbecue sauce that's on the pulled pork is a bit meh. And the crumbness on top, when you mix it in and it goes soft, it's a bit of a weird texture. But when you get a bit just like the creamy sauce and the pasta on its end, that's nice. But definitely though, next time I'll just try the traditional mac and cheese and stick with that. But then I would cook it for 20 seconds less, because when you take it out and you leave it to cool down, there's still heat in it, so it's still cooking from the inside out. Aye. I mean, mac and cheese is one of my all-time favourite meals, but it's just that when it cools down, it thickens up and goes stodgy and heavy. But it is nice though, but, I don't know, maybe a 6 out of 10, just because the barbecue sauce and then the softness of that topping, when it goes soft, it's meh. Right, so that'll be a bit cold now, that. Right, anyway. God, I am definitely getting my hit of fat and calcium, because the calcium and that and the cup of tea, because I put milk in it. Anyway. Twining strong English breakfast. Anyway, right, I'll try this, and then I'm going to take the tea bag out of that flask and then add milk to it, and then another 10 minutes and then I'll go and brush my teeth. Right, so well, maybe a little bit too big a bite there, but it's stunning though. When I go down to England though, I can't wait to try it properly traditional. It'll taste very, very heavy and stodgy though. Oh, it's just so dry. Oh, if I know what I know now, would I put a wee bit of mayonnaise on it just to get some moisture. But these macaroni bakes are stunning for Aldi. I think they're about £1.25 or 30. Anyway, right there. It's the brioche bun that makes it though. Definitely though. As I said, the higher or better quality the ingredients, the better taste it'll taste. Stunning. This is so... stupid wee fly. Right, this is much better than the mac and cheese, well, pulled pork mac and cheese. Wow. Can't believe how well that works. Right. It's hard to try and explain, right? But this is how it does for me. Right. You get like the sort of sweetness and butteriness and softness to the roll, the brioche roll. Then you get like the flakiness of the pastry, and then you get the creaminess and softness and richness of the mac and cheese inside the macaroni bake. Don't know what else this would work with. Well, I don't know, like if a chicken curry pie would work in it, but I can't wait to try steak bake or steak pie in it, because that'll be good. That. Anyway, so far, right, I've tried cranberry sauce with bacon, blackcurrant jam with bacon. I've tried barbecue sauce with bacon and sausages. I've also tried cranberry sauce with sausages and blackcurrant jam with sausages. What else have I tried? Well, I'm just trying to think of weird combinations. A crisp sandwich is like a weird combination, because it's sort of like having crispy chips on a sandwich. That's basically what it is. So, I don't know what else I've tried, but that time I tried like chocolate and cider for a week. That was horrible. I was that close to puking that day when I tried chocolate and cider for a week. Because one of the pieces of chocolate turned the cider like very cloudy, like milky sort of colour, like a light milky colour. It was disgusting. I mean, solid caramel, it was not too bad. Not too bad that at first. Just wish it was. I just wish it was like zero sugar. The apple flavour's beautiful, but I didn't like the aftertaste of the sweetness. The apple is nice though. It would be better if it was sour apple. Because recently I like that Tyson Fury sour apple energy drink. That's nice, very nice. Right, so overall, that's nice. That's nicer. That's far too sweet, but I just need it for the hitty energy. And that never lets you down. Twining strong English breakfast. Anyway, right. Thanks for watching this very, very long video. One of the longest videos I've ever made. But I wanted to really get into the meat and two veg, yeah. I'm probably not going to finish all this because it'll be too heavy and stodgy for my stomach, and I need to go on, well, 10 minutes or 13 minutes really. But I need to in about 2 minutes go up and get my teeth brushed. But anyway, right. As I was going to say, right, and I'll just add this to finish, right, that try and think of like all the stuff that would work together and just try it. I mean, life is too short, so I'm going to keep playing around with the concept of that and try different rolls and different pies in between it and see what works. And also, right, now and again, right, I'm going to try and take like a dish for like a party, Britain, and do my research on it and then try it. But the ultimate would be to try that real stinking fish in a tin for Sweden. From Sweden, because every person that's ever reviewed that, I think they overreact. It's just fermented fish, for God's sake. It's not going to kill you. Well, it could, if you were allergic to it. But as I was going to say, that I think I would be able to eat it no problem. I'd have to do it outside though, because apparently it stinks. But that would be the ultimate of ultimates. Right, so thanks for watching. Shout out Wunschmaja, peace safe.